ginger ale.
What?
It's crazy.
Oh, move that shit.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I can see it.
We're live, pal?
Yeah, we're live. We're here.
Oh, shit.
Yes. The world did not hear you singing, but the audio listeners will.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They will. They know that you
What was
are.
I even singing?
You were. I think you were rapping, Rich Chigga, and
And then something else happened.
yes. Now
But I don't even remember now.
let's see. So excuse me. What is going on? Why don't I see shit popping up?
Like, what kind of shit?
Like that we're streaming.
It appears that we are.
we are
I see
streaming.
live.
You know why? You know why I don't see shit is because
Why?
I was fucking around with my own shit. So let's say I sign myself out. Go
I
somewhere.
was busy fucking around with my own shit.
Yeah, I was like, man, because I was trying to clean up all of the, what is it?
Does that mean we could be streaming from yours, or are we streaming from
No,
mine?
you're definitely streaming from yours.
Okay.
Sign in again. I just gotta figure out. No, not me.
Oh, no!
Not me.
Ah!
The other ones. Yes, thank you.
So, Anthony.
Done. We are live. I just want to see our pretty faces and make sure that the interweb can see us too.
Yeah.
Switch accounts to. Oh, that makes sense then, because then it basically somehow that means I probably didn't update the episode on YouTube. So let's go to that.
Okay, let's go to that.
Let's go to Creator Studio. Let's see.
Do we need to stop streaming to do any of this?
I don't think so. It doesn't matter to me. I'll figure it out. Live streaming, because I can edit it later. But let's do it now, and it'll still update when I press the button. So we are live. You're back. 107. You guys didn't see anything. Nobody knows. Your saves, your changes have been saved. Nobody knows nothing.
Boom.
Nobody knows nothing. So we're
Boom.
here. So now the video.
Without further ado.
I was not trying to sign in Google, but thank you for telling me about that. Ooh. And then, no, go away. I'm not trying ghost places, new places. Let me just go to YouTube. That's it.
Struggling. Oh! And just like that,
Here we are.
the struggles come to an end, and the podcast becomes
Real.
live.
Live.
Live!
that's
And
it.
not just live on a regular day. Oh, hell no. Anthony,
Today,
I'm 14.
Darren, like my Asian mother, has several different birthdays.
I do.
Yes.
And today is my jujitsu birthday. It could also be referred to as my unbirthday. But in a strange turn of events, I found myself thinking about the day of my birth
Yeah.
and where it may have taken place. Like what city, what hospital, and why would I have to think of things like that?
Because.
Because on my jujitsu birthday,
Yes.
I had to go get my actual birth certificate. Isn't that weird? It just worked out that way.
It worked out with it. So now he's an international man, guys. Watch out, ladies.
Whoa.
Ladies. If you need private parties, slide in those DMs. He'll just pay the ticket. He'll be able to fly anywhere. Anywhere? Anywhere.
Anthony's on some shit. Anthony,
Yes.
let's start the fucking show. Episode 107.
Yes. Hey,
What it do?
not much.
So, I'm slightly delirious. Let's start there.
Why are you slightly delirious?
Because my day started at 4:30 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And that's early for me. That's early for me.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I used to work out at 9 a.m. And so before I'd have to do any particular task, I say to myself, you need to be awake 2 hours before that task.
Okay.
Because that way, you actually have time to wake up. You won't be waking up with 200 pounds on your back or some weird shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Like, it's like, fuck, today's real.
So I would get up at like 6 or 7, and that was pretty early for your boy.
Mm-hmm.
So today I lifted at 6:15,
Mm.
which meant like a 4 a.m. wake up. And I got out of, I actually got out of the fucking bed at 4:30.
Yeah.
And I had a great day. It was fun lifting. It was good. And then I came home and did a bunch of domestic stuff and some business stuff. And then it was time to do a little bit more business stuff. I got picked up by the home girl,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to go do paperwork stuff so that I could get my passport, because I haven't had a passport since I was a wee lad.
Okay.
Like I haven't left the country at all since I was a blue belt. When I was a blue belt, I went to Toronto.
Okay.
And there was a tournament, and we trained a little bit with some guys up there that we don't fuck with anymore.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real. You know who you are. I don't fuck with you. Never really did, honestly.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
That's a funny story. I'll tell that story too. Fuck it.
Okay.
And yeah, so I haven't been out of the country since then, since Blue Belt. And at that point, you didn't need a passport to go to Canada,
Oh, okay.
also known as Canada.
Well, when you were blue belt, when were you blue belt?
I was a Blue Belt in 2006,
Okay.
2005 maybe.
Yes, this was post 9/11.
Yes, but they hadn't made that strict rule yet.
Right. Yeah. No.
Because I definitely didn't have a passport.
Right.
I definitely didn't have one. I don't even think I had an ID. I'm not fucking playing. I'm 90% sure I didn't have a valid ID.
What are you, like half Native American or some shit?
Well, I think sometimes they just let shit slide.
Okay.
I've got one of those faces.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, I went into Canada with a crew of jiu-jitsu guys to the tournament, hung out, but haven't been out of the States since. And before that, the reason I got a fucking passport in the beginning was to go to Germany and Austria.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was still valid when I was a teenager to go to Italy and Monaco. And then I had no reason to update that. I had no money to go anywhere significant.
Right.
And so I just didn't think about it. And then the fight that Jess had, Miss Jessica I,
Mm-hmm.
the fight that she had in the Philippines, she didn't ask me to corner, but she was like, "Do you have a passport?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Ah, man, that would have been cool. Like, but you might have been able to come." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, god damn it." But I'm still in like a life of poverty and budgeting. And so I hadn't budgeted for a passport. And I am grateful that the people that I support me as well, and they got hooked up. You know, my passport was hooked up for me, so I'm very grateful. And now we are off to other countries
There you go.
to punch girls in the face. Not me. I will be providing submission, grappling, and jiu-jitsu information that will aid in the punching of women in the face.
Is it public knowledge yet?
Yeah,
Who she's fighting?
I don't know.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I was just asking. But kudos, that's awesome.
I don't know what the public knows,
I don't think the public knows shit.
but that one thing though, like, I really wish that the MMA media had picked up on Jess's end of that whole like Sajara and Bullet headlining Madison Square Garden thing.
Yeah.
Even though they're no longer headlining it,
Right.
like when that was the story, there was a person who was omitted from that story, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just because she's the homie. I mean, like, if I'm looking at the narrative and I'm a reporter, I know how Sajara and Bullet feel. They're getting an opportunity. Who's the person who has something to say with, like, who's been wronged? Because that's part of media's job, is to find out the whole truth and talk about the things that have gone wrong for people. And I think that was a missed opportunity for guys like Ariel and Luke Thomas. And they had other news stories to tell in the interim.
Right.
Like Conor and Khabib kind of dominate, still even,
Yeah.
are dominating a lot of the MMA news media, which is it's still kind of a crazy like a phrase.
Yeah.
Like MMA news media, MMA journalist. Like, I feel like there's only a handful of true journalists who are out here. Most of these people are, like, at the best, extraordinarily interesting talking heads with martial arts backgrounds.
Yeah.
They're not true journalists. And then at the worst, there's just people that are talking shit,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah. I will say this though. I don't think it's necessarily fair to say that it wasn't a story to be told because there wasn't a side being told because there necessarily wasn't a story to be told in that instance.
What do you mean?
Because if you look at it from like in terms of like how it was like portrayed or how like that the original fight was Sajara versus Jess, it was like in the works. It's happening. It's like it's still being worked in. So in that mindset, it could just be as simple as it could have fallen for whatever reason, but it was never disclosed publicly. And so in that mindset, it's like if you say it's in the works, so it's like, you know, they're talking about it or there's talks or whatever, it doesn't really matter because it's like there's a lot of people who talk to a lot of people.
No, I disagree. I still think there's a story there.
I mean, kind of, but like it's like nobody brought it up any further than that. It was like everybody talked about it that same day, saying like, "Hey, it's been reported that they're talking about it." That was it. There was that shit talking before the fight, like was really like even announced, but that was it. It was dead. It was dead waters that whole time. No real.
No, I don't disagree with your perspective on it because
Yeah.
you're talking about you're just an objective fan.
Yeah.
And you're like, I read all these websites, I look at this shit,
Mhm.
I didn't see shit about this.
Yeah.
Respect. That's my problem.
Yeah. Well, no,
Like-
that's not what I'm saying though. I'm saying that like.
Oh, by the way, I hate you right now. My
Why?
knee is so swollen.
Sorry.
You son of a bitch. Look,
Tell that.
if you ask your jiu-jitsu professor a question and he shows you a counter and then you do another counter and then he does a counter, you're supposed to kind of chill right there. But if you force me to continue to counter and counter and counter and then we run out of mat and then I slam my knee on a hard surface, it's because
Sorry.
you're a bad person.
Sorry.
And that man right there.
Sorry, guys.
For our audio listeners, I am pointing at Anthony. This man here.
He's pointing at a Trump mask.
He's a bad person.
So,
We should get some masks.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Halloween season. Like, I'll get a Kanye mask.
I don't know who I want to be.
I don't want to be Kanye,
I understand that, but I want to.
but it'll be funny if I was wearing his mask. Maybe I am. Maybe when Kanye talks to Donald Trump, it's just me. I'm his Sarah now. I'm like, hey, psst, hey. Psst, hey, dog, say this.
I want to be Stormy Daniels' baby.
What? You want to be Stormy Daniels' baby?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I'm worried about you.
That's what I want to be. It's like it's an obscure reference, so that way
That is not obscure.
it is because nobody's gonna be like, oh, that's Stormy Daniels' baby. Nobody's gonna point that out. Like if I walk around with like a baby, they're like, who are you supposed to be? Stormy Daniels' baby. And then you just keep walking. Everyone's gonna be like, oh,
You
that's
mean for Halloween? I thought
Yeah.
you meant for shoot. That's how crazy I am right now. I told you I'm halfway insane.
but
It's been a long ass day.
it has been.
My mind is not even thinking properly. Like, I wish I could blame it on being fucked up. I've had half a beer and a little bit of weed. Like,
It's just a long day.
yeah,
It's just a long day. I get it. No, I get it.
yeah.
Is
I
it-
actually just asked my trainer a minute ago. I was like, yo, how about we train at like 11 tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then I can just teach my class at 1. Then we go back to early shit on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Cause it's my jujitsu birthday. I'm tired as fuck.
My knee hurts.
My knee hurts. There's sand inside my vagina and my butthole.
There you go.
Dude.
It causes rashes, dude. I'm gonna
Sand?
say- Yeah, sand. It causes rashes.
Cuts.
Cuts.
I'm not scared of rashes. I'm scared of like it turning into glass inside me.
Well, what kind of hot?
I
food
move
you-
quick.
So what kind of hot food are you eating? That's
I move quick, dude. I move quick. These legs, look at them. They're wiggling right now. They're wiggling right this second. I'm just creating that
He's
glass.
always on the move. He's always, even if he's not moving anywhere, he's always on the move.
I don't even notice it. But yeah, that's true. I can't sit still. I'm like that child in the classroom where they're like, "Stop fidgeting, Billy." And Billy's like, "Look, I got ADD, bitch."
Eureka said it best.
What's that?
You never go forward, you just go upwards.
What's Eureka?
Eureka, because if you instead of saying Eureka, I just call her Eureka.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you call her Eureka now? So you gotta inform me of these things. Like you gotta inform me. I'm like, Eureka?
Eureka.
Yeah. Oracle.
Eureka.
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 Eureka. Eureka.
Oh, it's so dangerously close to urethra. It's just dangerously close is all I'm saying.
Hey,
Like
urethra. That's not dangerously close. That just became a new nickname. Hey, urethra.
you're like, no, that's the new name.
Urethra. I'm talking to you.
You're like, you don't know that's you, but it's you now.
Oh, I hope I see you this week so I can just point you out and just say that to you.
Yeah, unwanted nicknames are dangerous.
They are.
They're dangerous because some people get extra sensitive about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or like other people get extra sensitive if you like mislabel their nationality. Like, for example, if you're a Puerto Rican and someone's like, "Hey, aren't you Mexican?" You might get upset. It might make you feel some type of way. Maybe not. But maybe if you young Uncle George and some white boy says, "Hey, aren't you Mexican?" It might not be the happiest day of your life.
Silence. Just stood in that moment and I just walked away.
But like Explain to me, if you can, why that's so offensive.
I can tell you why.
Why?
It's based on color. Look at those Mexican people. They look like Aztecian and kind of like just like fucking square jawed and like just like that, like very like mean and aggressive looking, and like nobody wants to look like that. That's like so. This
Whoa!
I'm telling you, all right, man. We have to go back to this. We have to go back to this.
Hashtag racist.
So this is what it is. It's like there's like I told you. It's just like this is like it's the race. It's like tiers. Asian tier, Hispanic tier, or Latino tier, depending on who you talk to, and then you have like black tiers. So
you think it's solely based on hierarchy, ethnic hierarchy?
Yes, that's how it always is. It's like because I'm telling you, with Asian people, Chinese people, cool with black people. Japanese people,
what?
Cool with black people. Chinese
what?
people, yes, they are. They'll invite you to their house and be like, "Oh, I'll make you dumplings," stuff like that. When you get to like the Vietnamese, the Cambodians, the Laos, fuck you. You're brown. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be associated with people like you.
Okay, I know that there's some truth to things like that.
And then when you go to Filipino, they're cool with you. So like it's like there's like a level. The level 2s hate you because they're in the boat where they could like people like if we breed like I get more darker and I don't want to.
I get more darker.
I can get. Exactly.
I understand what you mean. See, you start talking like Anthony.
I do.
More darker.
So
does he get more better too? You son of a bitch.
It does, but like the thing is that level 2 believes that they don't want to go to level 3. Level 3
why the fuck would they?
But exactly, that's what I'm saying. So the level 3 accepts where they are, and they're just happy with everybody. Level 1's like, I'll never go be there. Level 2, so I'm gonna accept you as you are. But level 2s are like, I'm trying to get up.
No, I get it.
And that's the same thing. Yeah.
So I see. This is the thing.
Yeah.
People don't recognize the fact that if you're talking to someone outside of that culture, they don't really see that hierarchy, and you're blurrier than you might think you are. So, like, when people make the joke, like, all black people look alike, well, if you haven't seen that many black people, they do.
Amen.
And when people are like, all white people look alike, well, if you haven't seen that many white people, they kind of sort of do.
Yeah.
And of course they don't. Of course they don't. But with limited exposure, yeah.
That's how it starts, I'm telling you.
And so you get real prideful over some shit that doesn't mean anything. Like it's a spot on the ground.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
So like if somebody was like, hey, are you Mexican? Are you Puerto Rican? Hey, are you Brazilian? Like because of the way that I talk, people ask me all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from? Are you from the islands? No. I've gotten that before.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, where are your parents from? Cleveland.
The US of A.
Oh, really? I thought they might be from Europe or like Holland. Like you might be one of those European blacks.
Alistair.
Yeah. Trying to Alistair Overeem me.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, I don't really fuck with European black people. I think they tend to be very strange.
Yeah.
And like, I'm strange. But it's a different kind of strange.
Yeah.
Like, Ernesto Hughes is weird. And he's a hero. Like a legend. But he's weird. I only like watching him kickbox. I don't like watching him speak. I don't like watching him move unless he's punching someone in the face. Alistair Overeem is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like watching Alistair unless he's punching somebody in the face. But, I mean, all right, I'm weird as fuck, too. So I see why you think I might be one of those European blacks. It's because I try to be like Rocco. It's because Rocco is a huge role model for me.
And this concept right here just kind of like I have to like make an amendment later today about my like levels because I never ever took into account how other people from other countries view other people from other countries. So like how Black Americans view Black like Europeans. I always thought about like Black Europeans.
Oh yeah.
I never thought about it, but yeah, they're weird as fuck, dude. Like they bite girls in the tits. I'm like, this.
Wait, what?
Weird. There was like a few Irish friends.
Wait. What the fuck did you just say? Like it was nothing. Like they bite girls on the tits. Like anyway. Like wait, what?
So like
who's biting who?
So this poor white girl.
I'm worried about you. So worried.
We'll skip.
Keep going. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's get in.
So this.
Let's go in.
So this is.
Put up. Let's go.
So this Irish white
no
girl.
No mask on though.
Irish white girl.
Hide some of the face.
I was talking to. She had. She lived in Ireland, and she had. She was all interested in black guys, but she's like, oh, like all black guys, like you said, look the same. I'm Chris Brown, and then darker guys are Akon or whatever his name is.
Maybe even Seal.
They're fucked up looking, yeah. And then But then like she always would tell me that like she'd be out somewhere or just going somewhere, and dudes would come up and just like bite her in the boob.
In what country?
In Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm like. All right. And it was like I'm like, and they're like they're always black dudes, and I'm like you're just like and like
Boob biters.
boob biters. Like they would just be talking to her and they would just go down and just like she'd like show me that there'd be bruises like on.
What in the fuck?
My dad thought it was just a ploy for her to show me her titties, but
Yeah, that's weird.
that's why I said I'm like, hey man,
She's a strange lady.
oh, she's a hot fucking lady.
I believe you.
She's stacked. She's one of those girls that like, I want them jeans to be made so my kids can be super athletes.
So, are we talking like
Like
how tall is she?
She's like 6'2",
Wide hips.
wide hips, skinny
We're good.
waist,
So
big
6'2".
old
I don't care how big her tits are.
some nice
You
thighs.
said 6'2", wide hips.
some shoulders on
We're
her.
good. Here we come, Division I. Here we come,
exactly.
pro athlete.
Exactly. No, maybe. The only thing is like I never saw her like actually run. Like she could be fucking uncoordinated as fuck. And
That's
I'm-
okay. You're black.
I understand that. I'm like I'm helping, but like those 6'2" jeans might just wash over me.
No, you got to think positive thoughts. You're really fucking this up. Like, look, when you're pushing your little swimmers into her and you're
Yeah.
thinking all this negative shit about how, like, oh, I don't know, I've never really studied her gait. Maybe this isn't the right tall chick.
Well, that's why you don't think
You're
about
gonna
it.
fuck it up.
Well, not right
you gotta
then.
have positive-minded swimmers
Not
who are
right-
gonna go in there and do the corrections necessary, and then allow the superior aspects of her genetics to work out. Like, you're not tall. We need tall.
Exactly.
Right?
I get what you're saying, but listen, that's not when I have the sex with her to make the kids. Those are practice rounds. I work it out then, and then I make sure that I'm in the most physical shape as possible. She's in the most physical shape as possible. I've already talked to Pyle about this. I told her is that when we're ready to have kids, we're both going hard in the gym. We're going
We
super.
gotta be swole.
We're going
We're
super.
not fucking around making these weak ass soft ass
Exactly.
babies.
We're going super hard in the gym. I don't want my kids.
Bitch, if you're not squatting 2 pills, we're not doing this.
Exactly. Like it was already planned out. Like we're going hard in the gym. He said, "Oh, guess what? I'm not doing. I'm not drinking alcohol for 2 years until after I get some kids that look like they be doing pull-ups."
Wait, you?
Yeah, me. And
You're
her.
gonna go 2 years off the sauce.
Yeah. So I'm like, my system's clean, and that's why I'm ready to go. I want my kids to have the best chance possible.
All right, I think that's lovely.
He's like, "That's too much. That's too much." So
Yeah,
no-
I'm not going off the sauce for 2 years to
I
make a
want
kid.
my kid to look like Sage Northcutt. That's what I want to happen. I want him to come out just back muscles with his own face on his back because he's flexing. He's like, ooh. That's what I want to happen.
Oh my god.
I want that to be my kid. So, and he comes out like, "Hey, mister, how's it going?"
Yeah, like
Yeah.
speaking full sentences.
Exactly. Perfectly.
Like if deer can run, and running is critical to avoid being eaten. The ability to communicate your point as a human is damn near of equal importance. Why does it take humans so long? I guess it doesn't take them that long. You communicate your point. Your points are just very simple.
yeah. So I cry.
Yep.
Happiness.
Like laughs
Yeah.
and like laughing happens relatively early. And it's actually kind of incredible. Like I really think I only recently have gotten an appreciation for children and their development. Only recently, in the last year. Like I had a curiosity with it,
Mm-hmm.
but after seeing like my sister and my other sister, which is funny because when I said my sister, I was thinking about the one that isn't my sister, which
you
is
go.
weird. But both my sisters have children, and they have different approaches to how they raise them. And I have a kids program, and I'm closer to the parents that are in it now. Like I can watch
Yeah.
all their different styles of raising their kids. And that's interesting to me. But fuck, man, like I want to get I would want my child to be able to speak as early as possible and to be able to run as early as possible. And I don't think that is unique, right? I think everybody wants that. But I would want to actually engineer those moments. After that, I think I would chill for a long time in terms of like forcing development.
Yeah.
I think I would chill for a long time. Because if you learn how to run, then that's when you really start getting curious about what your body can do, like truly. Because then you're really maxing out. And of course, the whole time you're a child, you're constantly maxing out. But there's a reason that blissful, gleeful smile comes across their faces when they realize, I'm at top speed.
Yeah, I
like,
can move.
This is crazy. Does everyone know that you can do this? Like, that's outstanding. And to be able to speak in full sentences early. Like, I remember as a child, there was this girl that lived next door to us. And if you were a child and you had to communicate to me that your mother went to the store and you could only use pronouns, what would you say?
I don't know. I'm an adult. I can't even think of that.
I think you would say, she went to the store. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Your mother is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
The pronoun checks down
Yeah.
properly in the place of the sentence
Yeah.
to she.
Mm-hmm.
She's the subject of the fucking thing.
Yeah.
She went to the store. And store doesn't get modified in any way. It's just a regular noun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to break this down like this is first grade English. Like, someone listening to this podcast is super mad right now. I don't care. Fuck yourself. So, so the girl next door, she used to say, her went to the store.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no one corrected this little girl. Ever. And then one day, my little sister, who was like her little friend,
Yeah.
who grew up in the same house that I grew up in, where I wasn't allowed to say ain't. Make sense?
Yes.
Which is an accepted way of speaking improper English. So accepted that it's in the fucking dictionary.
Yes.
Right? So my little sister goes, her gonna hang out today, or her coming over. And my mother was like, excuse me? We're not seeing that little girl anymore. Like, excluded, banished from the land.
Understandable.
That was the right move.
Yeah.
Trim the fucking fat. Your kids are vulnerable. If the people around them don't speak the king's English, then what are they doing to your kid? Like, they're bringing them down. Because your kid is just taking in social cues. So if they want rapport with that person, they're going to mirror that way of speaking. And that's how talking happens. That's how. So the combination of the fact that I had to speak proper English in my house, to my mother especially. My dad was more lax on things. He was listening to music and chilling, you know. My mom was like, no, that's not how we speak. She was she was a regular woman with flaws. But when she was talking to us, she behaved as if she was Claire Huxtable. So, like, you would do something and my mother would be like, that is not what we do. Right?
That sounds so terrifying.
So that's how my mom talked to us. And so we were taught to speak to a certain fucking standard. And between that and going to prep school, the question that most black people ask me, there are two. Where are you from? Why do you speak so proper? Now, do you know how hard it is for me not to say properly? It's hard for me not to do that to them, but I don't do that. I either ignore them if they're hostile or I tell them why. My mother and I was taken to prep school at a young age. And I'm grateful for both of those things. I don't be like, oh, my mom made me talk like this. And yeah, like, in recent years, I've allowed my speech to move closer to street vernacular than ever before.
Yes.
Because it's fucking fun. And I don't have anyone to answer to. So it's fine for me to do. I don't ever have to speak job interview, as Dave Chappelle put it, when I don't fucking want to. But I can speak that way. I can talk that shit when I want.
There you go.
It's honestly, it's the most comfortable way for me to speak. But like, it's if you have a regular job and a regular life, and you try to talk like a rapper, and you're like, man, no matter what I fucking do, these niggas don't hire me. These motherfuckers don't hire me.
So, well, that's why. Sir?
Bro,
Sir?
are you for real? If you throw tantrums like a child, you might not be hireable. If you can't speak job interview, you might not be hireable. And that tantrum shit that so many dudes associate with like being hard and being tough.
Like what?
That's some of the most feminine bitch shit I've ever seen in my life. Every time I watch it, every time I see somebody like some dude, he always has dreads, by the way. He has long hair like his mother. I swear to God. They're like, no, they get all loud. And I'm like, you either should have walked away or killed this person already. I don't understand why you're so loud. It's because you were raised by women. You're a weak woman full of testosterone.
Sorry, sir.
You're the weakest part of your mother. With a big dick and some face tattoos. No thanks. Jesus. What? I've met that motherfucker 1,000 times. Let's go to Walmart tonight. We'll see 15 of these niggas in there right now.
That's brutal.
Is it wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong. It's brutal. It's brutal. Honesty is brutal.
And like, so the homie Big Jake, he's posting these things on Facebook like, look at these new niggas. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All these like, these dudes that dress like Lil Wayne, who get real loud and real upset. Like spazzing out at other people. I spaz out at microphones. But you'll never fucking see me in public yelling at a human being like outside of a sportive context. Like, I don't just get loud with people.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Either leave or kill. Those are the settings. And I always choose leave because I have shit to do. I have goals. I can't kill you and go to prison. So since I already know that, when you upset me, I don't let you know that I'm upset, and I create distance between you and I. That's how I handle it. I'm not like, oh, hell no. What? Oh.
This
what?
Dude lost his
You
mind.
just made a random noise and flicked your hair around? How do you even have hair to flick around? Black people's, our hair doesn't move like that unless it's long. Why is your hair long? You know that I could grab that? Why are you so close to me? Do you know that I could already hurt you? Why are you still talking? Like, that's another thing Jay's been posting, are a lot of videos of dudes, like, talking shit, like, real close up, and then getting KO'd by other actual men.
It's like they get right here.
Like, I'm going to get real loud.
And real close.
And then you get KO'd.
Eskimo kisses.
Fuck out of here. Exactly.
Eskimo kisses.
Why are we doing little nose rubs right now? Don't you Eskimo kiss me? You gonna give me a butterfly kiss too?
What's a butterfly kiss?
That's eyelashes.
Oh.
When you like blink together. So you blink together, dog.
That is unnecessary. That can't be a real thing.
It is. Google that shit.
Why? Why do people do these things?
Because they're cute things you can do with your daughter when she's really little. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't want to put eyelashes in my
Eskimo
eyes.
kisses and butterfly kisses. There's like a song about butterfly kisses.
They don't ever.
The look on your face is just like, I don't relate to this. That's because you're only trying to make super athletes.
Yeah, I was like butterfly. Yeah, Bob.
Is it Bob Carlisle?
Yeah.
Butterfly kisses. Come on, that's a sweet little song.
Fuck you. Like, that's so stupid. Like,
fuck you, Darren.
I'm more upset that they have a wiki how.
Wait, let's talk about Wiki Feet. Yeah, how to butterfly kiss. All right, wait, slow down. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Why does the bitch have to be brown? Like, are we gonna pretend like? All right, let's give full context to our audience.
Oh, okay.
Y'all motherfuckers have gone too far with this PC shit. You know what's also bothered me? Here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a very multicultural Wikipedia picture about how to do a butterfly kiss. It's a dude. Scroll down.
The cut. I like the cut though.
Pale skin, green eyes. Right? They both have similar eye shapes. It would be fair to say that her eyes are a bit wider, but she has definitely brown skin and long dark hair. I would associate her with brownness, like India or something like that, and he's quite white. How come every fucking couple is either multicultural or gay? And now it's the inverse. Now they show me another picture of a girl who's colored like, it's like they did this shit on purpose.
Let's go down. It's a little different.
Oh, here's a blue-eyed person and a green-eyed person. Oh, let's pretend, let's make believe that people that look like each other are never attracted to each other. Like, every time I see a commercial on TV now for a family, I swear to God, that family is either biracial with biracial children or they're gay.
Yes.
And I will most likely have a biracial family and biracial children.
Yes.
It's not that I'm against these things.
Here you go.
I fucking love gay people as much as I love anybody else. Like, I hate them as much as I hate everybody else too. I'm just saying, how come? See, I remember the argument being like, there's no black people on TV.
Yeah. Now you gotta have a black person.
Well, now there's no black people, fucking Chinese people on TV. It's like, well, there aren't that many of them, okay?
Actually, there should be more Chinese people than black people.
I'm just saying there aren't that many black people, fucking Chinese people in the world. So we don't need to see that representation. And like, do I know half black, half Asian people?
Sure.
Yes,
Blasians.
I do know them.
Blasians, great people.
Blasians. Shout out to a very particular Blasian. Shout out to Mia Yim. She's bad as fuck. One of the baddest pro wrestlers in the world right now. The Blasian baddie in the building. Respect. I'm just saying, how many Blasians are there really? And do we have to have them in every goddamn commercial or every fucking Wikipedia picture? Like, what the fuck was that?
I looked up how to butterfly kiss. 5 steps.
5 steps into multiculturalism and brainwashing.
We want everybody to be brown at the end of the day.
Lou Diamond Phillips. Operation Lou Diamond Phillips. Everybody should just keep fucking until everyone looks like Lou Diamond Phillips.
There you go.
It's not a bad strategy. I'm just saying, even in Cleveland Heights, the number of interracial couples are not what was just reflected in that goddamn website.
Maybe like a shade or two darker. I don't know.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so that happened. Now I know what butterfly kisses are. And apparently there's a dildo named the butterfly kiss as well.
A dildo?
Yes.
Show it to me.
Okay, give me a second. I had to find
Why is it named Butterfly Kiss?
I think because it has a little...
Does it have a little butterfly where the rabbit usually is?
Yes.
A little antenna? Yeah. I can picture that. That's easy. That was easy work. Come on.
He's like so proud of himself.
I'm not even proud. I was like, oh, come on. Like,
that was a give me. That was a give me.
Designed that in my sleep.
That was a give me. That was a give me.
You gotta try harder. You gotta try harder.
All right, I'll try harder. How about this? How about there's 17 fights for Liddell versus Ortiz 3?
There's 17 fights on that card?
Yes.
How are there fucking 34 people who aren't signed to the UFC? Okay. Okay, so the main card, Jay Silva versus Oscar Cota. Darren Wynn versus Tom Lawler, or is that Tom Lawler?
Lawler. I think Lawler is different.
Because Tom Lawler is a name, and he's making a bigger name for himself in pro wrestling as we speak. So if they book Tom Lawler, that would be kind of awesome. Wait, do I see Kleber Luciano down there in the swing belts?
Let's see.
Kleber's old school, dude. Kendall Grove in the swing belts. Dave Terrell in the swing bouts. Wait,
They have Gleison Tebow too.
that's in the pay-per-view. We'll get to that. Amateur, no thanks. We have to look at that. We're not going to know any of those people. Those are some notable names in the swing bouts. In the swing bouts, there are noticeable names. Or notable names. And then, okay, so let's go back up to the... So then you have Gleison Tebow versus Efren Escudero. And Efren Escudero won a season of The Ultimate Fighter. And then you have Chuck and Tito. I think the rest of these fights aren't as known. But I'd be very curious. Do they have any pictures of the side-by-sides and see if that's Filthy Tom Lawler and they just fucking misspelled it?
See, there's let me see. Maybe the MMA Junkie. Maybe they have like the pictures.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if they got Tom Lawler.
No, please get out of your video. I want to hear you talk.
Yeah, there it is. It's Tom Lawler. They fucking spelled it wrong.
There you go.
Boom. What's up now?
There you go.
You fucking with me? You fucking with me? Who you fucking talking to?
Get out of your video.
All right. When's this fight taking place?
November, I believe this is the 17th or the 24th.
Okay.
What is that like?
We should watch that shit.
Not like, what is that? That's the day.
Dude, Kleber is old school. You know, Pablo beat Kleber for his Nogi world title.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So, like, he's in the Masters division. But here he is fighting in MMA, 16-7. It's a solid record. Old school jiu-jitsu black belt. Similar lineage as me, just like much older school.
Gotcha. Okay. So that happened. They announced that. And
Tom Lawler.
Tom Lawler.
These websites, man. That's what I mean. MMA journalism.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
it's pretty bad.
These motherfuckers step your games up. Or don't. So that you can get lapped by the people that are willing to put in the work.
He walks away.
It's my birthday, bitch.
He's losing his mind.
My knee hurts so bad, Anthony. You son of a bitch.
Sorry, man.
I mean, whatever. It doesn't hurt that bad. It just hurt.
He's like hurts.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like
something hurts so bad that you're like worried.
yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay. It's just like it's gonna be a bitch for a day or two.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Son of a bitch.
It's okay. You'll pay me back in spades.
I will.
Yeah, you'll KO me again. And be like, "Bruh."
No, I'm not gonna KO you ever again. That was fucked up. I
was
didn't
pretty
think it was gonna be that
That
bad.
was pretty funny because I went with it. Like it was like let's just see where this goes. Maybe I might catch him with some.
Straight to hell.
He said, "Oh, kadoosh." He said, "Oh, hey, man, you turn into triplets real quick."
I like slamming people a lot, and so sometimes I get carried away. Every now and then. But we don't have the kind of mat that you should be super careless on.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fine.
I could be meaner to you on my mat across in the lab than I should be at the academy.
Yeah, that's why I don't come here and roll with you.
Sir, I would not wrong you.
It's like there's nobody here to hear me scream. So who's coming down to help me?
Are you showing me the news right now?
Yeah, this is so Michael Johnson's fighting Artem Lobov
Oh, and why is he fighting him?
because Sabira took over is now officially no longer signed to the UFC
Oh, and why is that?
because he jumped into the cage and started assaulting a mega $1 million star.
So what's Khabib gonna do?
He's gonna fucking leave supposedly,
He's gonna either do fucking nothing,
or he's gonna
which
walk.
is likely.
Yeah.
Which is likely. Or he'll walk.
Or he'll talk shit to, Floyd Mayweather. I'll fight you, Floyd. And Floyd's like, sure, I'll do it. But
There's no reason to do that.
It's like, oh, you mean fight a guy who?
You're not the level of star that makes it interesting for Floyd.
No.
Floyd would have to build you up. And there's not enough to build you up on your feet.
No, you'd have to like. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to show you. That was hilarious. Oh man, fuck all the other stupid shit. This is real news. Deontay Wilder's fucking floors a Spanish mascot
In real life?
in real life. Like he fucking cracks this guy.
Wait, was he kidding?
No, like he
He was mad?
wasn't mad, but like he thought. I think he thought there was.
I think he probably thought, if he wasn't mad,
he thought there was
I
nobody,
bet he probably thought there was more padding in there.
Yeah,
And he's like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking crack the shit out of this guy.
but dude, he fucking floored.
And
it.
he kills some dude?
He fucking got
Well,
floored.
that dude's gonna get paid.
Where? Nah, dude. I don't think. Let's see. What is it? Does it tell you where it's fast forward to? Let's see. Come on. Let's start skimming through it.
If you knock out a mascot,
He told the mascot that he can come to his fight, front row seats, no questions asked.
if he takes one punch.
No, like I think after the fact.
Oh, I see.
See, does it show him just? Okay, this probably was right here. Yeah, okay.
What TV show is this on?
This is on. It was like Spanish ESPN.
Okay, so he punches one of those little like plastic guys that are like shaped like a super Aryan dude in everybody's gym. I think they're called Bob. So he beats the fuck out of Bob. And there's a mascot with like a funny little hat and a
He's not
mustache.
paying attention to this guy. He has no idea.
And the mascot guy is like, "Come on, what's up? What's up?" And Deontay does like a martial artsy bow towards him, stands kind of like Bruce Lee,
Yeah.
and then he cracks him.
That dude's dead.
But that dude is actually fucked up now. Look at his eye, though. That's the best part. The eye of the mascot. The eye of the mascot went away. It's like he actually, like, the mascot itself got knocked out. Like if the person's knocked out or not, we can't really tell. But like the eye going away makes it infinitely funnier.
It's so fucked. That dude got just blasted for nothing.
Mascot KOs.
Nothing happened. Apparently, nothing happened to the guy. Reports are inaccurate. No injury was caused to the mascot performer during the neck key on.
It did look like he cut across it.
Yeah, he did.
Like he kind of like forearmed him.
Yeah, but
a working punch, if you will.
Yeah, still, I was like,
that's really funny. With the way the eye twitched. I hope he did it from inside the fucking gimmick. I hope he was like, whoop.
I think it would be better if I just get knocked off. So he just hit him that hard.
I wouldn't even want to stand that close to Deontay Wilder, honestly. Like, with my hands out to my sides. Like,
it's like, come on, I'll take it.
I would at least do this. Like, hey, bro.
Hey, bro, how much money you got?
I'm a nice mascot. I'm a nice guy.
Oh, man, that's so ridiculous. All right. Let's get to weird news. I got two. Which one do you want to hear about?
Two.
You want to hear about lawnmower versus chainsaw? Or
Yes.
couples birthing, what's it called? Like, like their maternity photo shoot.
Let's start with the battle of the fucking lawn equipment.
Okay, so there's not much on this article yet. But what happened is man ran over by lawnmower while trying to kill someone with a chainsaw.
Whoa.
So
now that guy looks like he might try to kill you with a chainsaw.
So yeah, they don't really go much into it yet because this happened like
not in Florida, shockingly enough.
In Tennessee. Yeah.
Tennessee.
So
Tennessee.
Basically, dude was riding his lawnmower. They don't go much into detail yet, and that's what I'm excited for because this will be a callback story soon.
All right, so I'm gonna make a guess.
Yeah.
Don't tell me the truth until it's over. So I'm gonna guess that a dude is mowing his lawn with his lawnmower, and then he sees a man trying to kill another man with a chainsaw, drives heroically over in his John Deere like he's John Wayne, and crushes the guy.
You're close.
I'm close.
You're close.
That's awesome.
So what happened was that man.
Wait, go back. So you just say what had happened was.
What had happened was.
So that people know that we're black.
Okay, what had happened was is that guy, my dude on the lawnmower, that's the son. That's Junior.
Okay.
And so the guy in this picture is Senior, and Senior came at Junior with the chainsaw and was like,
"Nigga, while he was on the lawnmower."
Yeah, and then was like, "Nigga," and then like.
That was the whole point of you pulling this up.
No,
so you could tell that joke.
It wasn't, but that was it.
No, keep it going.
So basically, dude's coming at him with the chainsaw. So his first instinct was I don't know how the fuck he beat his dad with the lawnmower and not the dad getting him with the chainsaw, but he ran over his dad's leg, and the dad lost his leg because of that.
Well, if you try to kill me and it cost you your leg, I think you got off light.
I think he did too. Like they didn't arrest him until like 2 days ago.
And they don't say why you tried to kill him?
They said it's like a constant feud. So I'm hoping that more comes out of this story as this gets brought to light. Because I'm guessing the dude recovered from like all the surgery and shit.
Now, if you're in a blood feud with your father, why are you so close to him that he can get you with a chainsaw? Like, why are you in the same home?
I don't know. I'm imagining that it's...
Maybe that's why he wants to fucking kill you. Like, he's 76. So, all right, there's a chance that at 76, I moved you back into my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, maybe you couldn't take care of yourself like you once did. Or there's also the possibility that I've never left your house.
Yeah.
which would make killing you a little bit more reasonable.
But it's also like this is
I
not the
can't even jerk off in my own house.
this is not the first time though. I can't imagine this is the first time they have a long running feud. So this can't be the first time that some shit like that happened. But still, it's still pretty interesting.
Just the first time somebody lost a limb.
Yeah. This
It's all fun and games until dad loses his leg.
this you might appreciate.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
This is their maternity photos.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so some beautiful Canadian couple from British Columbia decided that their maternity pictures that they send out to like family and friends should be a picture of what's it actually called? It's called like the Xeno something.
Let me see. I thought it was like the chest. The chest.
Yeah,
Chestbuster.
the chestbuster from the Alien series coming out of his wife's stomach, and he's covered in blood, and he's screaming, and she looks like she's dying. And that's the only part that's actually kind of bleak. If she was screaming too, this would be a lot funnier, actually. The fact that she looks like she might be passing away is a little bit eerie. I'm just saying that. Like, I'm a big horror fan. I'm a huge fan of Alien. I'm really happy that they did this. But the execution is a little bit darker in a subtle way. Like,
Yeah.
I really hope she's okay when she has your baby and you didn't do some weird premonition of her dying giving birth. That's how dark my mind is.
Well,
I'm like,
so it's like there's them in the original picture.
oh, it's just us. We're just doing regular things.
And then
There's
that.
ah, my baby.
And then it's like the thing's
Oh,
coming
he's
out.
chasing it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then he hugs it.
Oh, my God.
And then they find
Oh,
it.
she's alive, and they're together with the little alien baby, and they put a fucking pacifier in its mouth.
Yeah, then
This is fucking brilliant. Those are the two best people in the world.
yes. And then yeah, they're so happy together.
Shout out to them. What's their Instagram? What's this on Twitter?
Happy, what is this called? So happy.
They need all the followers.
So happy squeak.
At Happy Squeak.
Wait, is this the person? Is this the person who
On Instagram?
Yeah, it's happy squeak. So yeah, I'm thinking is this the same person or is it a different person? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't want to.
Or maybe that's the photographer.
Yeah, I think it's the photographer. So if you want to watch, if you want to look at the pictures, go to Happy Squeak. Let's see if they have like a
That's fucking
Happy
amazing.
Squeak photo at Brent's.
These are the two best human beings in the whole world. I hope you guys are happy together forever and ever. That was a good birthday gift to me. Like, maybe there really is a beautiful love out there for all of us. You know? Maybe somebody wants to play Ichi the Killer with me.
There you go. Burst on out, Cameron.
There
you go.
It's Xenomorph. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't have that in my mind. See, that's what I mean. 4:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time to be awake for a little tiny man like me. It's a long time.
Yes. And so
Anthony,
they're on.
it's been a lovely episode.
It has been.
Episode 107, Love and Chokes podcast. My 14th birthday in the game that we call Jiu-Jitsu. I was looking back, like, it's funny, like, yesterday, I wasn't feeling reflective,
Yeah.
but it had essentially been just as much time passed. But today made me really reflective. And so as I'm searching for my birth certificate, I found little items. Like, I found my MMA fighter's license
Yeah.
in Ohio from 2010, before my first MMA fight.
I think I've actually seen that.
What?
Your MMA license.
Oh, yeah?
I think I have. I think it was at the old place somewhere on a desk.
Could be.
Yeah.
I found that, took a picture of it, shared it on my Instagram. It's been a lovely journey so far. I haven't reached out to my coach, Donald Park. I see you're all blinky. You're suffering over there.
No, I think I just like dry eyes and long eyelashes.
I reached out and just like wanted to say thank you to that guy. Because that guy believed in me when nobody else would. And continues to believe in me when nobody else does. And I'm grateful for that on a level that I can't even express accurately. And even when we're not speaking, and not in a negative way, though sometimes it is negative, I know that guy has my back. I know that guy wants the best for me. And how many people can say that? 14 years after you meet your mentor. How many of you guys still fuck with that guy? I'm a lucky boy. I'm a lucky boy who's made lots of mistakes. But the one thing that I have done that I would actually advise people that I care about to do is to not back away from them. To not shy away from what other people would judge you for. Like, right in front of me, I have a huge taboo in this culture. Everybody drinks from time to time. Some people don't, but everybody does. It's taboo in jiu-jitsu culture to smoke cigarettes. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Not today. Because I know there'll be tomorrow. And in 1,000 tomorrows, I might still be smoking cigarettes, and I might not. And instead of acting like I don't, I'd rather you know that I do, so that if I don't, if I decide not to, then you'll understand me better. I'm not hiding shit. There's no kayfabe here. Welcome to the first year of no kayfabe. It's almost over. And I have a spectacular ending fucking planned for you. December to December, it has been the worst and best year of my life. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. For everybody that fucks with us, we fuck with you. Thanks so much for being around. Thanks for listening. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.